I was at the club having lunch yesterday, and the lady at the bar said, RJ, how's the fishing? But I said, we've been catching some nice mahi. She said, do they scream when they jump? I about lost my club sandwich when she said that. It's so funny because you come out here, everybody's kind of serious in the morning. They've had their coffee, they're waking up, they're kind of in a good mood, but the minute you hook a nice fish, a mahi, whatever it might be, it's funny how it changes the day and everybody's bubbly and turns people into little kids real quick. All of a sudden there's rods going this way and rods going that way, and the smiles and the laughter, man, that's what we do it for. And so really it's so exciting, especially with mahi fishing, this type of fishing, because the fish is so beautiful itself and it's jumping, and it's just amazing to be able to do this out here off of Palm Beach.
How many are we allowed per person per day, mahi, on this boat?
10 fish a person, 60 maximum.
60 max for a boat. So there's 4 of us on this boat, so we've got about another 30 to catch, right?
A little less. Only catch as much as you want to cut. Always remember that, because when you get to the dock and you got 20 dolphin, you're going to be spending an hour to 2 hours to be able to prep that and bag it. Well, give him the knife and the bags.
So anytime you see flying fish putting up out of the water and flying and there's no boat around, it's a sure sign that there's fish underneath them. And we've just spotted a whole bunch of flyers just flying out of the water, 3, 4 at a time, and it's probably fish. So we're going to go check it out. And it's no coincidence that these flying fish are being put up right along this weed line. There's this perfect weed line running straight from east to west, and this is where the fish are going. And we've actually just got one on in the back, so there we go.
Got them on, got them on. Must have been the ones that were chasing those flying fish. See if we got any more. There was one there for sure, and we got them on.
Settle down, Sparky.
Can't help it.
Keep winding, I'll let you know when you're tired. So a little bit on the structure, on things that are floating. Over the years, especially here in Florida or the Bahamas, anytime you're fishing in late summer, getting around hurricane season, you start to see tropical storms. A lot of times you got to remember that stuff that's south of you or that's creating storms way out in the outside Bahamas, 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 days later, all of a sudden you start to see floating debris here. There's so many different items, hawser ropes, things that are thrown off ships, submerged items that we see. A lot of times you get caught up thinking you're looking for something bright, and sometimes you're looking for something that's actually black in the water. We trolled for a little while, there was nothing there. We saw 2 birds picking, went over to it, we got a gaffer on, we got a real nice one on this road. But again, if you're not looking, you're not paying attention, I don't care if you're eating a sandwich or whatever you're doing, always be looking for something, nice fish.
Oh, that's a nicer fish.
Look at that fish. And just like that, we become heroes. Beautiful fish.
There's some nice dolphin there, boys. Mas tacos for sure. And what we've just seen now on this show is pretty much 3 different types of mahi fishing right there. We've been looking for birds. Lately we just found birds, got 2 fish in the boat. Prior to that we saw a weed line and we got fish in the boat from a weed line, and we've also got them on the spinner just going around a weed line. So 3 different ways to catch mahi today, and you can never get tired of catching these fish. Incredible fish to catch, and I tell you something, we'll be eating mahi for a good couple of weeks.
Off Palm Beach County, we've caught a bunch of nice fish. James is working on a nice one here, a nice little gaffer. We call it gaffer anytime you use the gaff. But they got all things. They got slammers, they got schoolies, there's super slammers, so there's different levels. We're catching smaller dolphin today. Could very easily be bigger dolphin. A lot of times they're mixed in, but anyway, again, all those things that we talked about, always keep in mind, if you learn one thing, it's been a productive day and we never stop learning. got a nice fish coming in right here. Guys, another thing too, when he comes in, he's gonna back up, making it easier for me to be able to gaff this fish. Go ahead and back up nice and easy. Just like that, James.
Nice.
I'm gonna make sure.
Beauty. What a lovely fish. Look at the colors on that. And quite amazing. One of the most prolific fish in the ocean. A female will lay up to 1 million eggs at one time. Think of that, 800,000 to 1 million eggs. And those little babies will grow incredibly quickly in these rich, nutrient-rich waters of the Gulf Stream.
Well, we've got mahi tacos, burritos. We've got, is there anything else let's wrap this thing up.
I think we should do a couple of mahi sandwiches. What do you think?
Okay, I think this one takes about a mahi sandwich for all of us.
Oh, look at those colors. What a beauty. Well,
anyway, what's so beautiful?
I tell you what, RJ, it's
Yep.
always a pleasure fishing with you while you're struggling with that mahi there.
Yeah.
And you know, this guy, go visit his shop, RJ Boyle. And what a spectacular fish this is. We've had a great day's fishing with one of the best, RJ Boyle, Palm Beach County. Come back next week for another episode of Hooked on the Palm Beaches.
Great job, James.